Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, children, well, no children, adults only. I was going to do children of all ages, the thing from the old circus. Anyway, I am going to the palace directly to talk to Sienna instead of going to Damien. Maybe this is my chance to fix things with them. I don't know. Probably impossible. She wanted her sister's neck broken, then heart literally ripped out of her chest. But, we'll find out. How about that? And Regis couldn't come along because he hates her so much. I mean, he doesn't want to say it, but he hates her so much he'll rip her apart. After all, he had to kill his best friend because, well, I don't know, Geralt might be his best friend, but his close friend. Hopefully I don't run into anybody, but everybody should... Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Hopefully time does not affect the overall quests. How do I distract the guards? Okay. Okay, I'm obviously too... Okay, let's just... I know this part. I've been here.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
So all the times I ran up and down these stairs, this is what it was about.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Oh, she looks...
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Come on, we banged in the clouds.
For old time's sake, you loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure, but there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
True. Man, this game is deep.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Surprised they let her keep her armor.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you? Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
I chose the wrong thing then. Wow. I would have thought that would have got to her. Maybe, though, if I play the other half. Can I save? I can save.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Need to tend to one thing first. I'll look in on him afterwards.
So be it.
Okay, quickly. Yeah, that was a smart move, because if I did make a mistake, right? A narrative mistake, we can fix the narrative mistake. So what time is it that I did that? Okay, what time? Let me look. 11:11. That's perfect. Pretty easy to remember. 11:11. Okay, so if I chose the wrong, let's check out Sienna's. Oh, by the way, let's go ahead and bump my numbers up. How about that? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm pretty broke too. Do I still have access to all of the abilities and whatnot? I'm just checking. Wow, that's taking forever to come up. Okay. So, once again, though, as if I recall the first game, you can literally go back and just go through the world. Like I said, still find stuff. You walk down a street, a woman might be getting attacked. You can fight. Okay, why are we doing this? I do not wish to be doing this. We're going to go into characters. There we go. Characters. Thank you. So far, he's still unseen. Okay, Sienna and Oriana are what I want to look up. Oh, look at all these characters. He's still unemployed, yet he did not have to try. Okay. So that's all we have so far. Oh. Let's check out Oriana before I forget, because maybe there's a chance to still find out more about her story. Okay, so that means that was a hint that we're gonna ... I know what ... means. Talk to Damien. That's my only other option. Check to the Commandant. How do I check on the Commandant? Okay, I'll go check on the Commandant.
Will you stay long?
I don't want to go up, I want to go down. Okay. Alright. I might be in. Let's see if we can still... It's doubtful. I don't know. I was actually hopeful. I was thinking I had her. Okay, he's way over there, but there's unfortunately no speedier way to get to him. Wait a minute. Roach! Yeah, bro. Check me out. I'm all lightweight now with my light clothes on, no armor. Roach, we'll just, we'll just come on down here like this. That's right, the last ride of Roach for this main story. Okay, we're going the wrong way. Roach, why you always lead me the wrong way? There we go. There we go. Thank you, brother. Sister. I always forget Roach is not a brother.
Faster.
Can I just go straight down here? That's right. I can ride my horse through here. I don't care. Come on, 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 quick. There we go. Well, let's find out. Let's do this.
Damien. Geralt.
Oops, sorry.
It's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Oh, he's gassed up.
Your face doesn't look good.
Mine neither,
It
though.
looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Arnica actually works. 5th victim. Okay, so this is one of those moments where I have to decide. Okay, if I tell him... What should I do? I wish this was a live stream. Do I tell him? If I tell him, though, he's very... But he did bend his rules once. Okay, alright, let's see. I mean... Okay. I can't decide if I trust him. Okay, you know what? I hate hiding it from him, but I'm gonna hide it from him because he is like.
Very well.
Remember how many times he
But you must
threatened
behave.
me?
Less like a hired
See?
servant,
See?
more like a man deserving of the duchy's highest honor.
Yeah. See, this dude, he would probably go straight to the tower and kill her or something.
In fact, you'd
I'll have
do
to look
best
that up
to
and see if
maintain
that
a
happens.
dignified silence throughout.
What? Shut up,
Let's begin the
asswipe.
ceremony. Come with me. The
Dude,
Duchess
I could still barehanded knock this guy through. Well, maybe not in a barehanded fist fight because we saw how that goes in these. I'm sorry, it's just one of the things. I think everybody kind of couldn't stand fist fighting except for the actual pit fights where you could do them over and over. But I mean, you could take a griffin attack, but boy, if somebody punches you, I remember it was really funny when I had huge gauntlets on, metal gauntlets. I was hitting dudes in the face, and it was like hardly you're damaging them. I was level like 30. And then they take one little swing and hit me with my armor on. Okay.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
Last action
May
hero.
this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Sonreal, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
What do I do? Are you content? I don't know.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it.
Okay, maybe she's gonna
In a
whisper
moment
a
I shall
question for me.
speak to Siana. Will you assist me?
Oh, thank God.
You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds.
Oh, God.
As head of state,
Should I tell
I
her the
must
truth?
judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Oh, it's a cool ring. Oh, cool rings. Notice the NPCs in the background, they just keep walking the same. What's that NPC doing?
Pardon our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes.
Look at that NPC.
Grave crimes.
Get out of the way.
Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled,
The
remember?
NPC is ruining the scene.
You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child. Thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents.
That
Sensed
NPC.
the problem. They simply feared me.
Somebody
for
stab
I
her.
dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Well,
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? The day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace.
There's an NPC
supposed
still.
acts of cruelty. Inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner. Lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear
Finally.
sister. Can you forgive me?
Oh, look at this idiot NPC. Oh, wow. Are they gonna make up? Oh, whoa, I did not see that. So I didn't screw up. Hopefully. Hope she didn't, like, stab her right now. Those NPCs, man, what is up with that? Look at that. Wow. Was that it? Was that the ending? Nah. I still gotta meet with Regis. What the hell? Okay, so... I mean, that's good. That's real good. Whatever goof ups I made, at least at some point in the dialogue, I chose the right dialogue.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint
Back
after
it
all,
right
are
in
we?
the...
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a
I bet he
remarkably
makes some killer
uncommon
absinthe.
taste.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some rose for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
This might be a funny... Let's see what this is
You
funny.
decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing
Yeah.
in the dark. So,
I wanted him to call me out. That's cool.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here.
Gloves.
Gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Oh,
Thanks.
no.
Right then, let's go.
I have gloves on already. Really powerful gloves. Okay, but I guess I need to... Alright, we'll put the... Okay, so the story has not ended. Should I have stopped it? No, we'll finish this off. Okay. Okay, so these are the... Okay, those were the quest clothes. Okay, so there's... Okay. And the pig... You know, I was actually watching Ghost Adventures. You ever watched it? I watch it to laugh, to be honest. But okay, where'd the mask go? There we go. But they always are doing stuff like this in Mask, and there we go. Piggy gas mask.
This moonlight makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
And if I were to add Jimson weed in the last phase, could be an intriguing blend, that.
This is the dude you need to, like, be hanging out with. He's that guy that knows how to, like, make a bong out of an apple. Hey, what's that say? Oh. Okay. Okay, I assume that means I need to be looking up here. Okay. Okay.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Regis!
Oh man, I wanted to get that, whatever that was. Yeah, I'll find him. I know where he is.
Damn it, where'd you go?
He's messing with him.
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
What the heck?
I did what I had to do!
Oh, they're going after him? Oh, you know, Skanky. Yeah, that's my phone. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, didn't really need to worry about it, did I?
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
He wrecked them. They were kind of stupid to call him out. Yeah, let's get wasted. Poor Regis, he sacrificed so much.
Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising.
Now this is
to a
character
stark
development,
finish.
folks.
Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home.
Cool.
A nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
for Cyberpunk 2077. And I've already pre-ordered it. I never pre-order games, but I trust them. I should say I also pre-ordered Final Fantasy VII Remake because I've only been waiting since I was a kid to see that. You know, every few years they'd be promising or hints, and then 6 years ago they were like, here, it's coming soon, and it's like, hey, we're gonna put out episode 1, part 1, but don't worry, it's gonna be huge. And it's gonna be, wait a minute, it took you guys a total of roughly 10 years to make just one, so how long until PlayStation 6, Xbox Scarlet XX in the year 2030 they made episode 2 of Final Fantasy VII. But man, this, whew. I didn't want to give him like a set choice, you know, at the end. I didn't want to say like, well, I'm gonna settle down, because that's, let's face it, he was, what the other choice is kind of more accurate. He was literally made for more, but he grew over time, but he was made to, he's the perfect killer of monsters, and that's what he does. I mean, some people code and program, some people are politicians. It just seems like some people have leanings towards certain things, so I love the art. And I'm going to keep this going. I don't know if you want to stick around. I'm going to see what happens after. But I do want to make sure that all the credits are given. It's only right. They deserve it. I did it with the main part of the main game. I did it with Hearthstone. And to do that, okay, lots of Quantic Lab for them. You think about how massive. Has there ever been DLC comparable to this as far as the size? And by the time that I purchased it, well, actually, I paid like in a show. Yeah, when I see the complete edition, $5 years and 3 years since the DLC, so especially since I'm foolishly waited till now to play the DLC fully. And I could still go back, play it again, make different choices, come out with so many different outcomes. For one, I could actually play Gwent this time. I skipped Gwent entirely to save some time, because I knew once I started on that, then I'm going to go back and do it just for the, you know, the one bonus, you know. I remember bonus. Okay, so alright, here we are. Blood and Wine Babies. All the babies born while they were making it. That's cool. 2016 was when they finished making this. Amazing. Bravo. Phew, that's a lot of people, right? So now that we'd like to thank you one last time. Blood and Wine is the end of Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. We wanted to call it Sweat and Tears or Damn We'll Miss This, but we couldn't. However, As a studio, we've already embarked on other adventures. We promise you'll hear about them soon, and Geralt will always have a special place in our hearts, and we hope he'll have a special place in yours. I hope that. Thank you for playing, thank you for supporting us, and thank you for spending your hard-earned money on our game. Man, this is why I love them. But man, come on, we need Witcher 4. Witcher out of retirement. Witcher irritated. You know, something. That was real nice of them to put that. Rest in peace. Wow. See, it's worth it to watch the credits sometimes.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
New quests. Alright. And start the day off with a cucumber, a potato, some honeycomb, and mushroom. There we go. So, he's gone. Man. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I will continue it in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And please, please comment, like. It helps. It just helps keep me doing it, making videos. I'm going to be doing the reviews again, which are kind of tiresome, but I'm going to do them. Anyway, thank you so much. And let's light it up one last time. Alright. I will come back with the final video for the Go Home quest, the Be It Ever So Humble. So one more video to go, but that will be tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Wow. That was, man, that was, oof.